Today we thought we'd make a video for you about choosing your lawyer for Valencia Property and for Spanish property in general. It's all the same, but this is what we do in Valencia. Let's start by saying something surprising. There are a lot of lawyers in Valencia. There are a lot of lawyers who claim to speak English in Valencia as well, and there are a lot of lawyers who claim to be property lawyers in Valencia, and they are not. Lawyers in Spain specialise in one thing, another thing. You'll have family law lawyers, you have property lawyers, you have immigration lawyers, you have legal, like criminal lawyers, you have all different types of lawyers. We use specialists in property and immigration. And the reason is because that is what you need. You need a specialist in the property so it doesn't miss any problems that could come up with the property. And you need a specialist in immigration in order to make sure that your needs are met, whether you're going to be here just having it as a holiday home, whether you're going to have the property to live in permanently. If there's one thing we recommend about lawyers in Valencia is the following: never use the lawyer recommended by a developer or the seller's agents. If you do that, you're just looking for trouble because they're not looking after you. So what we do is we always say, here are a bunch of lawyers, yeah? Contact them, and if you feel confident with them, use them. Yeah, they're totally independent from us. If they say don't buy, you don't buy. You've dodged a bullet. It's very important. So, what does your lawyer need to know? 1, they need to have an essential knowledge of the market in which you are buying. For example, a Valencia property lawyer needs to know everything about the laws and the restrictions and the availability of what you can do in Valencia, in and around Valencia, not just the city but around Valencia as well. It's very, very important. 2, the lawyer needs to know the quickest way for you to apply for your residency, for your NIE, for everything that you need for buying and everything you may need in the future. If you don't know that, well, don't use them. 3, they need to know the quickest way to get your NIE, because it may be that you put a deposit down and you complete in 7 days. You need your NIE. You cannot complete a property purchase without having a NIE. So it's very, very important that you make that a priority. You've seen on our articles before about getting your ducks in a row, about your orientation day, and more importantly about how you apply for the NIE and how long it takes. You can do it in your own country. It's better if you do it here because it's quicker if you do it through a lawyer. If you do it yourself, you're going to have to make 3 visits to the police station. That means you've got to be here on 3 separate occasions over a period of weeks, usually about 6-7 weeks at the moment. So it's much better to do it by a lawyer who's got power of attorney to do it for you. 4, the lawyer has to realise that personal service is very important. Most lawyers don't realise that. Our lawyers do, and the reason they do is because they know that we've got a lot of clients. So what they do is they give a good service to our clients, they give a personal service to our clients, they even give their own personal mobile number so you can get in touch and ask a question. And they don't charge for those calls, not like in the UK where you get charged for everything, or in the States where you get charged for everything and then charged again. 5, sometimes there is a lot of work involved in the getting your Spanish residency, and that's after the purchase. The lawyer shouldn't be a person who's just walking away after the purchase. They should be helping you with every step of the way in order to get your visa, in order to get your residency, in order to get whatever you need. It's very, very important that they realise they're not just there for the property and that's it. Lawyers in Spain are notorious for their inability to pass on basic facts to the client. They work on a when they are asked basis rather than a need to know basis. So if you don't ask the question, you don't get the answer. Our lawyers make sure that at all stages of the process you know exactly where you are, and if not, then you can ask the question and you will get the answer. But generally they will tell you, right, this is where we're up to now, this is where we're up to now, and that's very important. We work with various lawyers. If the most important thing is the speed and efficiency of your NIE number, we've got one lawyer. If you are from France, for example, we've got a specific lawyer who speaks French. If you're from Germany, we've got one who speaks German. We've got lawyers who speak Dutch as well, and you're used to the Dutch and Belgian markets. And of course, we've got English-speaking lawyers. But whatever is the most important part for you, we'll direct you to a lawyer who can help you with that part. Finding your ideal lawyer in Valencia is just one of the ways that we make the process easy. If you look at our article about orientation days and how we organise your orientation day, so you've got the legal part done, you've got the notary part done, you've got the bank part done, you've got the currency transfer part done. We make everything easier, we smooth everything. And also, because we work with between 80 and 100 agents at any one time to find you the perfect property, including having our own listings, we're like an MLS, a multi-listing system, but a personal one. And we help you with every stage of the process, from when you're first looking to when you've bought your property. We can't do any more. We do a good job, we know the market inside out, we help you.